Hey Leo, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with sun, moon, or rising in Leo. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we have Otter Spirit, card 42. What a cute card. This is adorable. This is adorable. This card says you are never alone. Wow, okay. Look at these two adorable otter. What is it? I think it's both. I think otter, the plural of otter is either otter or otters. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. These two adorable otters, we'll go with that, kind of framed in this like little heart shape here. That is so cute. Okay, let me just say this. The person you're crushing on is crushing on you. The feeling is mutual. I will just say that right off. I'm getting this energy of like such a cute little connection here. Such a sweet connection too. And it's like you're seeing each other the same way as how it's coming through. I'm also really drawn to this number 42 because the number 42 reduces to a 6, or you could think of it as 4 and 2 add up to 6. And 6s kind of represent the energy of stability and equality. So it's kind of telling me like, again, like they're seeing you the way you see them. There's kind of a crush on both sides of the equation here. If you think about the way that 6 is shown like on dice, there's like 3 little dots on one side and 3 dots on the other side, and it creates this mirror image. So if you're having really romantic feelings for this person, they're matching you on that. I also feel like with that imagery of the 6 on a die or on dice, I'm kind of feeling like this person feels like you two connect on several different levels. So you might have like similar upbringings. You might have the same sense of humor, or there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. It's something like that where I'm feeling like the two of you have these similarities when it comes to a few different areas of your life or your personality. Like you're matching up in multiple areas. And they really, yeah, this is interesting energy. They see you as someone who balances them. It might even be as someone who gets them. You understand them. You understand something about them. You relate to them in a particular way that most people don't. So I'm having that energy like, you get me. I just heard you complete me. What is that from? Is that like a Jerry Maguire quote? I don't know why that just came into my head. You complete me. So there's kind of that feeling of like you totally get me. You see me. We connect. Yeah, there's this vibe of like we connect. You're kind of like someone who's able to look a little bit deeper into the person that they truly are. For some of you, I just heard a message about this card that's a little bit different than what I was expecting. That like it's not fitting in with the energy that we were like that energy train. It doesn't fit there. This card, it says you are never alone, and I almost just heard that with a hint of frustration, almost like this feeling of like you're never alone. So this could be for some of you that this person always sees you like in a public place, in a public setting, or you're always with your friends, or you're always with your mother, whatever it might be, like a family member or something. When you see this person, this is also giving me the energy of like you're always caught up in something, or you're busy with something, or someone else. When this person sees you, I would say like if I take that energy all the way to like the most extreme level that this person might be feeling frustration, for some of you, you might be in another relationship, or you might have been in another relationship when you met this person or when this person first noticed you. And that might be where this is coming from. Like, you're not alone, you are not single, you're not available. And for some of you, this is just like they want to have that little bit of time to spend with you. And it's like every time I see you, you're with your friend, you're with your brother, and like they can't be as free with you. They can't be as open with you because you're never just by yourself, or it's never just the two of you. It's kind of how the vibe is, how that's coming through for some of you. Yeah, they want some one-on-one time. That's what I'm hearing. So your crush might be a little bit shy. They might want to be able to connect with you on a deeper, more personal level, and they don't want an audience. And in that case, I would say this is not necessarily a shy person in general, but this could be someone who is maybe a little bit shy when it comes to expressing themselves on that level. Like, they want to share that connection with only you. They don't want anyone else to hear what they're talking about or to see even the way they're looking at you, is kind of how this is coming through. They want some alone time. They want a little bit of privacy. Now, okay, this otter energy is very happy, and it's a very playful energy. So this person sees you as someone who is happy, someone who's very vibrant. This might be someone that, like, you're always in a really good mood when you see them. It could be that this person lifts your spirits, because it's like they see you as someone who's always happy, someone who's always in like a high vibe, high vibrational state. Yeah, and this also could be, so take this how it resonates, this could also be that you make them feel that way. And usually when that's happening, it's kind of something that's happening on both ends. But this could either be like your energy as this very bubbly, very cheerful person. This could be like the energy that you take on when you're around them, so this is how they see you. But this could also be that you kind of make them feel that way. You make them feel a little bit lighter, more playful, a little happier. They might smile more when they're around you, or when they see you, or something like that, because it's like you just raise their mood, raise their vibration. You might even bring out like a childlike side of them, a side of them that's a lot more fun. Like, especially if they tend to be more serious, they have to be like very serious in their job or in their life in general. They might have a lot of responsibilities, and then you bring out this more playful side of them. So that is, that's really cute. That's like that cute energy that was coming through right from the beginning. And that's back to that energy of like, you get me. There's some connection they feel that like you understand them, or you would understand them. The two of you would vibe together, something like that. I'm going to get some more oracle cards on this. Let's see. Just looking at this energy, and I'm hearing something for you guys that I can't put my finger on. So I'm wondering if I can pull more energy out with these oracle cards. Oh, okay. This is about that childlike energy that I'm picking up on for some of you, that either you exhibit or express around them, or something that you bring out of this person. For some of you, I feel like the reason that you bring out this more childlike side of them is simply because they have a crush on you. Like, we were talking about, like, the person you're crushing on is crushing on you. This might be where this energy is coming from. It's simply because they have a crush. It's like they might not be able to remember feeling like this since they were much younger, or since they were a teenager. I keep hearing, this is what I'm hearing, I'm trying to make sense of. I keep hearing the lyrics to an LL Cool J song, I think. Okay, we have notification red. Hold on, I'm pulling cards. Okay, let me try to get this. I think it is, I think it's Hey Lover, where he's like, I ain't had a crush in years, that song. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. It's like this feeling that they have for you is reminding them of a time when they used to get butterflies in their stomach, like a time when they felt like a giddy teenager, you know, like they haven't felt this, they haven't experienced this in a long time. It's been a while, or it's something they thought they had outgrown, something they didn't think they would feel and experience again. But it's like you woke something up in them, it feels like. So interesting that I'm saying that, because look at the cards that came out. We have Notification Red and we have Pineapple. These are both cards that, they're like high energy cards. So we talk about like you waking something up in them. This is high energy. This is maybe even something that like jolted them a little bit. Yeah, it really woke them up. Talk about waking somebody up. You caught their attention in a very abrupt or very noticeable, very what's the word I'm looking for? It's like alarm bells going off. It's like something that can't be ignored, some kind of energy that cannot be ignored. I'm picking up on they might have some anxiety about this connection, because the Notification Red card, it can be about anxious feelings. So there might be something specific about the circumstances of your connection or of this crush that worries this person. But this anxious energy can also be about kind of like a strong desire to move things forward, maybe even to move things forward kind of quickly. There might be like a sense of an opportunity could be missed, or that that maybe they already have missed an opportunity with you. That could be what it is. It's like almost like something, if time was going to run out on something, or if there's only limited time when you see this person, there's only limited time for them to make some sort of impact, to make an impression, to flirt, because I feel like there's a flirty energy here, and it's like there might be a limited amount of time that they have to flirt, or like how can they get their point across type of thing. So there's kind of this like anxious energy, or this feeling of wanting things to move faster, wanting things to pick up, wanting to express themselves in some way. I feel like this is a person who can't wait to see you with this kind of energy too. It's like they're pumped up, like they're full of excitement around this connection and around this crush. For some of you, messaging back and forth with this person is a thing. So I don't know if I don't know how you've been talking to this person, or like if you even do. So for some of you, this might not be someone you've really spoken to yet, but for others of you, I'm definitely picking up on like this energy of messaging, sending each other messages. It's like they wait for your messages. They're very anxious. They're checking their phone all the time to see if you've messaged them or if you've responded. And I also see that they don't even want to respond to your messages too quickly. They might purposely wait to respond to your messages just to make it seem like they weren't anxiously waiting to hear from you. They try to play it cool. It's a funny energy, because I feel like this is somebody who definitely wants to try to play it cool, but at the same time they are like really anxious to move this forward, or to have some indication that like there's something there, that this crush is mutual, but they try to play it off. Interesting. For some of you, this connection was built or established through some type of messaging, text messaging, letters, like writing actual physical letters, something like that. For some reason, it's like you give this person a burst of energy. There's something very, like we were saying before, like this kind of, I feel like there's like a very bright energy about you, and I don't even know, maybe we weren't saying that, but there's like this enlivening energy that comes from the Notification Red and the Pineapple, and also like the Otter energy is so happy, it's so playful. So it's like you give this person a burst of energy, it's refreshing to interact with you. There's something that's different about you. That's probably why you got this person's attention in the first place. I was talking about, it's like you jolted them out of their sleep, or you made them notice something that they hadn't seen before. I think it's because there is something that's kind of different. I also feel like, this is odd, but I feel like this person thinks that the two of you would look really good together, or they've thought about how you would look together. So this is actually coming through in a couple of different ways. Like, first I see that they're seeing as like, we would look so good together. Like, maybe there's something like similar about the way that the two of you look, or there's something that they feel complements each other, like looks wise. But I'm also feeling like it might be your differences that they think is so cute. Like, one of you is really tall and the other one is much shorter, or something like that. But there's this feeling that they imagine a lot how the two of you will look together. They've thought that the two of you will look good together. There's even, this might be your energy. Gosh, I feel like this is their energy, but you might relate to this. I feel like they've literally thought about how your children would look. And that's part of like how we would look together. They've imagined and pictured what your children would look like. And if you've done that, they've had similar thoughts too. Like, kind of imagining how the two of you combined would look. So that's very interesting energy. And I do feel like you guys might have mirrored each other a little bit. You know, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. I was going to start pulling your tarot. Right before I started doing these readings, I had this urge to pull 2 tarot cards for each of the groups. And just for that little section, I wanted to kind of deviate from how does this person see you, and just look at this person's feelings when it comes to this connection. How are they feeling about you, and how do they feel when it comes to this connection? So we're going to use these 2 cards to do that, and then we will get into the rest of your tarot. So we have Temperance in reverse. Wow, okay. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, how this person is feeling about this connection. With the Temperance in reverse, that kind of sums up all of this kind of like alarm bell energy that was coming from both of these 2 oracle cards, the Notification Red and the Pineapple, that energized type of vibe. It's like something is urgent. And Temperance talks about taking things slow, moving with kind of a sense of patience. But in the reverse, I'm getting the feeling that this person doesn't want to be patient about this connection, about this crush. They don't want to be patient anymore. It's like they're running out of patience, or they wish things would move faster, which I totally understand, because both of these energies here was like this feeling of like almost wanting to rush something. I hate to use that word because it's not like it necessarily has to happen any faster than it should, but it's just like this anxious, it's like when you're very anxious for something to happen. Like if you're going on vacation and it's already planned and you can't wait until the day comes that you can leave for your trip. It's like, it's not going to happen any earlier than it should. But at the same time, you're just like, you've got all these butterflies, you've got all this energy kind of stirring, you're imagining how fun it's going to be and where you're going to go and who you're going to meet. That's the kind of vibe here. It's like just so anxious, just so excited, so ready to see some progress here. It's funny too, because Temperance also talks about balance, and we were talking about balance earlier with the number 6 and kind of like the balance of 3 on each side. With this card in reverse, I'm feeling like this person feels like you threw them off balance. and that's kind of that feeling of you woke them up, you jolted them, you surprised them in some way. It's like they don't even know what to do with themselves. And some of that could be some of that, like that energy stirring in them. Like when you got so much energy buzzing around inside you, you don't really know what to do with yourself. You don't know how to release that energy. And especially if this isn't a connection where this person feels like they can tell you about this crush that they're feeling, it's like all this energy is just stirring around inside of them with nowhere to go. That's what this feels like. What I think this crush has done for them is kind of like show them the prospect of balance, which is making them see how unbalanced things were for them up until now. It's almost like, it's giving me that feeling of like, I didn't even know how thirsty I was until I had that little sip of water, and now I want more. Because you see with this Five of Pentacles, not only does this person feel like they don't want to be patient and they don't want to wait anymore, but they also, they're kind of in this lonely energy as well. The Five of Pentacles is the energy of being alone, and the Otter Spirit card says you are never alone. So I feel like you've made this person almost notice the emptiness more. Like they've noticed when they do feel lonely, or a connection that could be missing for them. Yeah, that's really interesting. It's like you've brought out something in them that is very exciting and that they really want to pursue. Like they feel very excited to pursue this, but at the same time, it's made them realize like how drab things have been, or how lonely they feel when you're not around. That it's sort of it's kind of confusing, because I don't know how well you know this person, but dare I say they miss you when you're not around. That might apply to your situation, or it might seem like, no, like they don't notice me, or they don't know me well enough. But I do get that feeling, like if they don't see you around, they miss your presence. Or during the time that they can interact with you, they now notice a very stark and definite difference between when you're there and what that energy feels like, and when you're not there, and how they feel in the presence of your energy, and how they feel like normally or around somebody else. They see a difference. And this can even be through like when you're talking to them on the phone, or when you've messaged them, because like messaging was coming out for you guys. It could be like that feeling that they get when they get a message from you, that little burst of energy, those butterflies they feel when they know that you have contacted them, versus like all the other time that they're just feeling kind of drab. So it's like you really have made them notice more. They might feel more alone when they are alone than they felt before they knew you, if that makes sense. This is so random. I keep hearing cheerleader for some reason. So I don't know if you're like very encouraging to this person. You may have given them some sort of hopeful feeling, or I don't know. It's like you might be this person's biggest cheerleader, but for some of you, this could be literal, because I'm actually seeing like a cheerleader. I don't know what that's about. You could literally be a cheerleader, or you used to be a cheerleader. But it could be that you're this person's biggest cheerleader. You believe in them the most. You encourage them in some way. And they really see you as this like encouraging force, as this very positive force. That's what I'll say. A very positive force in their life, even if that's simply because when they see you, their day gets a little bit brighter. It's like there's just some encouragement in that. This energy, you guys, is so adorable. It is so cute. Let's look at your tarot. And we are back to how they see you. I just really wanted to explore a little bit about how they're feeling about this connection. Wow. Okay, we're going to take the ones that are upright, because I believe those are your cards. So we have the Devil. We have the King of Coins. That would be the King of Pentacles. We have the Four of Coins. Again, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get the rest of your cards. That's really interesting. I think the attraction here is very strong, because we were talking about like this idea that something really woke them up, something jolted them. It's like there's a lot of attraction. I don't know why your cards are coming out like that. It's very interesting that your cards are coming out like that. So I'm going to take again the ones that came out upright, and I'll probably have to readjust a little bit, because that's more cards than I was going to take. But gosh, I feel like this person has a lot that they want to say to you. There might be a lot they want to reveal about this connection, because it's just like blah, like all these messages at once. Really interesting. Okay, devil energy. That's a definite sign of attraction, of feeling like you're kind of like attached or bonded to this person. And I totally get that vibe here with the otters and like this close bond that they have. So again, with that feeling of like understanding each other, getting each other, you get me. I feel like there's some kind of attachment, just simply because they feel like the two of you vibe in a way that's unique. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Interesting. Okay. There's definitely a feeling of a missed opportunity or a potential to miss an opportunity. But the Five of Cups here, and already like we were kind of picking up on that, because it's like this feeling of urgency or like really wanting to move things along, like an opportunity could be missed. I definitely get that from the Five of Cups. A feeling of like maybe a little bit of regret. Maybe they didn't speak up when they should have, or they wish they had like expressed a little bit more. I was getting that flirtatious energy, and it might be that they kind of wish that they had flirted a little bit more or made it more obvious to you that they were flirting with you, because they might think that like any kind of flirtation might have gone unnoticed. It might have flown right under the radar. Definitely chemistry here, definitely attraction. Okay, let's look at this. I see a lot of coins energy, a lot of pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. We have Capricorn energy kind of reiterated here with the devil, and also Sagittarius with the Temperance card. And we even had pentacles come out here in their feelings. This person's feelings for you are solid. There's so much earth energy here. There's solid feelings here. This is not just about surface level attraction, because there's definitely something firm underneath all of that. They see you as someone who deserves something, a real offer. Like someone who isn't going to settle for less. Someone who isn't going to like accept scraps or accept less than what they deserve, is kind of how this is coming through. Really interesting energy. I don't know if this is them or you. I guess it's sort of a combination. With this Four of Coins, there's kind of this energy of they see you as somebody that they don't want to let slip away, someone they don't want to lose, which I guess we have already kind of touched on, so that's why that energy is there. But it's also, it's beyond what they want. It's more like they see you as someone who deserves to be like claimed, accepted, loved, someone who kind of deserves something long-term and stable, who deserves something like some kind of security, a real firm offer and a promise. And it's like, it's coming across both ways. This is how they see you and what you're deserving of, and also what they think you're going to accept, what they think you're after, what they think you're looking for. They think you're looking for something, something that is stable, something that has some depth and something with some roots to it, you know, not just like, not just kind of playing games or just keeping this light and surface level. They see you as someone who's looking for commitment. Definitely commitment. They also, I feel like they see that there is some obstacle to this connection as well, with the Five of Wands. And then that's followed by the Six of Swords. So I think this person is seeing you as somebody who can overcome obstacles, especially with this light, bright energy that I'm getting from you. Like, there's something you do that really brightens up their day, their mood. Like even just the thought of you kind of brightens things up. But I do think that they see more to this. Like they see that you have faced challenges. They might know specifically of some challenges that you have faced. They see you as somebody who can reinvent yourself in the face of challenges. Somebody who maybe has even like changed a lot about their life, changed a lot about their physical location, maybe even their appearance, to kind of reinvent yourself. I also am feeling like for some of you, you may have moved to, oh, this could go so many ways. I feel like some of you, you might be new in town or something, or fairly new in town. Like you might have moved to the place that they have lived for a long time, or the place that they grew up in. Or this is someone that you knew like from a previous, I almost want to say a previous life. So it's kind of like if you lived in a location for a while and you had established connections and then you moved somewhere else, but you still have this feeling, this crush for this person back like in your hometown or in the place you used to live. I'm getting that vibe. I'm definitely getting that vibe here with the Six of Swords. But I also I think that this person sees you as somebody who can transition, if that makes sense. Someone who can move on, who can put troubles behind you. This might be somebody that you have experienced some kind of trouble or falling out with, or they've watched you navigate some more difficult situations, and it's like they see you as someone who can move on to that next phase, someone who can reinvent yourself. So interesting here. I'm seeing just so much stability here, though. I'm seeing that they want to present you a stable offer. If they make one at all, it's going to be stable. They see you as a stable person. They see you as somebody with a lot of great ideas, somebody with a lot of potential for abundance. Yeah. See, exactly. I just felt like what's underneath that, and right as I'm saying, they see you as somebody with a lot of potential for abundance, and we have this Nine of Coins come out. So like they see you as an independent person, somebody who can like find joy and happiness on your own, someone who can stand on your own 2 feet, and who has created a lot of like abundance and flexibility in your life, someone who can enjoy the little things and who can kind of see the best in any situation. This owl is standing out to me a lot on this card, so I feel like there's a certain amount of wisdom here. They're kind of viewing you as somebody who has a lot of wisdom, has a lot of experience, maybe did have to reinvent yourself at times, and that has kind of contributed to this this knowledge that you have and this maturity that you have, because there's definitely a maturity coming through with all of this Pentacles energy, a very grounded maturity here. Ace of Wands underneath that, a very passionate card. So when they look at you, they see passion, they see attraction, devil energy here. Notification red, that's a passionate card right there. Like as soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, there's some sexual chemistry here. Like there's no doubt about it. But yeah, they really do see you as someone who is independent. Like I don't really know how else to say it, and it's not so much that you're like standoffish or that you don't want to connect with people, but it's just like you can stand on your own 2 feet, and they may have seen this in you if you have like relocated on your own, or if you have plans to or something. They see you as somebody who's really courageous and somebody who will make your own way. Like you're gonna do this for yourself. You're gonna find a way to make this happen. You've got your own ideas about stuff, and you manage to keep a positive attitude all while doing this. Like they see you as a very positive and uplifting person. Let's get you some romance angels and see what else we see. And I'm open to advice. If we see it, it might be advice about this connection, and it might just be like kind of confirmation about some of the other things we've seen. And I think that's exactly what it is as I turn this card over, for giving and learning. So this card says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is the Six of Swords energy. I'm putting this over here. That's the Six of Swords energy. They see you as someone who has the capacity to grow, to learn, to change, to heal, to relocate, to reinvent. And that comes from this capacity and this ability to forgive, to learn, to like you're very curious too. I feel like they kind of, like, for some of you, they've picked up on this energy of you kind of wanting to know all the details or wanting to get all of the facts about something. Someone who's very curious and very intelligent, who asks questions. So depending on how your relationship with this person goes, it's like they love when you ask a lot of questions, or when you're really curious or really interested in something. But yeah, they see you as a person who's like able to release, able to shed your old skin and like evolve into a new version of yourself. We have release your ex. What, you guys, what is all of this release, this releasing energy? The time has come to clear your energy. Oh, this person might see you as someone who has, that's coming through a couple different ways. This person could see you as someone who has attachments to, interesting, the attachments, and it's next to the Devil card, which is all about attachments. So this could be someone who sees you as a person who has attachments to a previous relationship. This might be even a reason that they're hesitant to approach you, because there might be like attachments to something in your past. But because we were having all this energy of like, they see you as someone who can transform, they see you as someone who's capable of this transformation. Because we were having that, I'm kind of feeling like they realize that you have released this. I'm going to take the two cards that I guess we talked about three, that we talked about, and set them aside. I just want to clarify that card. Your reading's running a little bit long. I apologize. I'm just like, what is this release your ex energy about? And I'm just nosy and curious, so let's just see. Why is release your ex here? It's so weird. I just felt like the Four of Swords for some reason. I do think that this has to do with more of how this person sees you as able to shed the old skin and release. So I just wanted to like clear that up. Is there attachment here, or is this like something that they see about you that's like something they admire? And I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is something that they admire. They admire your ability to reflect and to I feel like they see you as a very loving person. King of Cups energy, a very loving person, someone who's willing and capable of expressing emotion despite what you have experienced in the past. So you may have like had your fair share of heartbreak, or you have this maybe a painful connection in the past, but it's like you're still able to love. You still have that capacity to love, and that has to do with this forgiving and this learning. So really, they might not know all of this about you. I'm hearing for some of you, they might not realize that, but I think what they do know is everybody has those experiences, and for a lot of the people that they meet, they meet people who have a lot of baggage, or people who aren't able to connect emotionally, or who aren't willing to offer that cup of love anymore because of the hurt that they've experienced. But it's like they see you as someone who's still willing, like someone who still has that desire and that capacity to love, somebody who still wants to share an emotional connection, even if they've been hurt in the past, even if things have gone wrong in the past. It's like they just see you as someone who's so available, somebody who has let go of all of the, you know, I want to finish my thought, but it's like, that's the positive energy. That's that positive, fun energy that they have around you, because they kind of know, like they feel uplifted around you. They might even see you being very happy and giggly and bubbly, but they know everyone has, you know, like challenges in their life. So they know what it takes for you to appear so jubilant. Why would that word come to mind? Just to appear so happy and so willing to kind of take life as it comes. And they just see you as someone who is sort of uplifting in that way. Despite whatever you might have been through in your life, you still managed to brighten up their day, and that is a beautiful thing. So yeah, this reading went a little bit long. I'm so sorry. Let's wrap this up. I think I'm gonna leave it right there for you. So if you did enjoy this reading, if you resonated with any of these messages, don't forget to like it, leave me a comment down below, and hit the subscribe button if you feel like it. I really hope that this reading helped to bring you some clarity regarding your crush and how they are seeing you. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, for giving me this time, and hopefully I will see you again in another reading really soon. Bye.